Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the video. Here at Rockliffe, John again, your host for today as usual. And yeah, I've done alright, I've done okay. It's Rockliffe Hall Matchplay, 1 ball between myself. I'm through 6. I've got a 5 there as we stand. I've given myself a shot at hole. So yeah, 553 yards. Tough hole this. Tough bloody hole, but I'm up for it. Tough bloody hole. But I am right up for it. Right up for it. Okay. Driver out. And these bunkers on the left hand side do come into play this time. I'm going to make sure I can't actually see, is that my hand there? Yeah. These bunkers on the left hand side do come into play. So I've got to look to get it straight down the middle here. 551 yards. Proper par 5 this, proper par 5. You've just got to accept it. You're not going to get on in 2 here. You've just got to accept it and say this could even be 4 shots if the wind's in your pet. I think I'm just accepting 1 overs are good scores here. That's what your mindset's got to be. Every hole here, 1 over is average for you. 1 over's good. You've done all right if you get 1 over. You've just got to accept it. You can't say to yourself, I've got to be a par machine, because this course is not a course you can just par. It's not like that at all, off the white. Not at all. Here we go, then driver out. And I've gone the attacking line. I hope I've gone over those bunkers. I hope I'm alright and over those bunkers. If not, I'm in danger. They look very, very close, those bunkers, but trust me, they'll not be close. I'm just hoping I've got over them like I did. I think I did the last time. This is exactly what I did the last time I went for the bunkers. And I just managed to creep over them. Now I've got to hope this time I've crept over them, otherwise I'm in danger. If I'm in that, I'm going to be knackered on this hole. You can't go right hand side. If you go right hand side, all the bunkers are over there, so you've got to really sort of... The last bunker, so I aimed the left edge over there, but it's gone slightly more to the left. So yeah, I might be in a bit of danger there. I hope I'm over. We'll see where we get there. I just hope I'm over. Chances are I'm not. I just don't know. I'll see when I get down there. Beautiful day today again. Really nice. A bit chilly again, but a bit wind. But sun's out. It's going to be sunny all day, and you've got to take these opportunities, man. You've got to take these opportunities for 35 quid to play this course. Got to. Because in the summer I ain't paying 80 quid to play it. October 55 quid, probably still no. But in the winter I'll play this as much as I bloody can, to be honest. Right, okay, I'm coming up to the bunkers now. And I'm just praying and bloody hoping. Although no, I think that might be my ball up there. I think I've cleared them. I think I'm right hand side. I might have drew it a little bit that I haven't seen. Oh, that's great. That's great. I did hit it well enough. I just thought I've hit this well enough. Yeah, because at this point it's 200 yards. $215, $220, $225. So I've hit about $230. Not the absolute best, but I hit it reasonable. I've done it all right. Right. Still 324. It's just a case of 4 hybrid and get as far down as you can, I think. Not much else you can do. Yeah, plenty of room off to the left. Nothing to worry about on the left hand side, so That's fine, it's down on the left side, left fairway, no issues at all. I didn't quite strike it quite perfect. Hit it a little bit on the heel, but it's still a good, clean enough strike. I'll get there and I'll have hopefully about 150 in. Shouldn't be many issues there. I think they are quite generous fairways here. I think they do help you out a little bit with the fairways. Although there is a pond off to the right and everything again. That's why I went off to the left. And I just played the safe option. You don't want to be going tiger line on the right hand side where that pond is and everything. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So I've gone left hand side and I'm fine. I'll be safe. I'll be up there. And hopefully I'll have about an 8 iron into the green. I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, Canadian geese. I'm surprised I've seen wildlife. I didn't see it last time. But there's Canadian geese and everything here now. Yeah, here I am, just up here, straight down the middle, left hand side as I thought. I think, is it? Oh, I'm not sure now. I don't think that's my ball actually. I don't think that's my ball actually. Nah, it's not. I'll be somewhere up here. It's not going to be a lost ball. Oh, here it is. Close enough, left side of the fairway still. Right, just hanging on to the left fairway by a few yards. So yeah, 155 for watch records from here. It's probably going to be about 140 yards by the time I walk down. It's just whether or not where the flag's at. Just give it a quick rub. $155.6. Right. Check the wind. Just going that way a bit. It's right between me 6 and me 6, getting close to me 6. No, I'll go 7. No, I'm going to go 6. It's slightly up the slope, isn't it? I'm going to go 6. I'm hesitant on this, but I'm going to go 6. It might be a bit too much, the 6. But I've just got a feeling I need to go 6 here. Yeah. I haven't seen it, it's gone up in the sky, but I don't know, I'm just going to have to see when I get there. I'm just going to have to see when I get there and pray and hope it's on the green. It sounded fine, it sounded a nice clean strike, it didn't sound nasty or anything, so I think it's going to be alright. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it's anything nasty there. That's going to happen to the ball, but at the same time I just don't know, because I hit it up where the sun was and I just didn't see it. But we'll see when we get down there. It'll be somewhere near the green. Again, I'm approaching a par 5. I'm approaching it with a 6 iron. That's the difference. Before I would have just got a pitching wedge or something and thought, oh, that was a piece of pea. But it's not a piece of pea with a 6 iron. Oh, what a shot. If that's my ball, what a shot. Dead level with the flag. It's not as close as you think actually. Such a big green, but what a shot. I've got this for a genuine birdie. Believe it or not. I'll show you when we get there. Very, very good, John. Very, very good. There we are, just there. Yeah, it was a good strike. I knew it was a good strike. Is that my pitch mark there, right at the front of the green? Can't be, can it? Well, here we go then. Putting for birdie. Wow. Putting for birdie. Oh no, this is my pitch mark here. I was going to say that cannot have been mine. It cannot have been mine that far back. Well, we played somebody else's as well, aren't I good? Right, I'm not sure what this is doing. They're not the easiest to read, these breaks on these greens. It's going right to left, and then I think it's going right, okay. I'm going to go left and right, what I initially thought, but not as much as you think, because I think it straightens up the slope. Here we go for birdie. Oh, well, you've got to touch it, John. Oh, well, it's dead. It's a par. I've won the hole, but I would have loved a birdie there. Damn it. Didn't give it enough. Can it moan? I've come out of it. I'm +1 again. I've got a par out of it. Through 7. Match between John versus Phil. Through 7. John is now 1 up. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I know I'm the man. Right, where are we at now? Number 8. Just let you out through. Enjoying it? Yeah, not too bad. What was that, sorry? Lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's a lovely day. We've had a good week, haven't we, to be honest? Yeah. You can't ask for much else, really. Especially in January. So there we go. Yeah, I'm 1 up. Match between John versus Phil. Europe against America. Europe go 1 up. Oh, we class that. Phil would be cacking himself. Right, here we are, number 8. 436 yards. Oh, for heaven's sake. You know, they don't get short. They don't get any shorter, do they? 436 yards. 458 from here. They didn't get any shorter. But no, I'm enjoying it. I think this is a fairer test, actually, giving me 18 shots. This is really a fair test to shot a hole. And I'm starting to enjoy this now. Before, I was just cursing and swearing at myself. Whereas now I know I've got a shot a hole and I'm doing all right. Where I put my scorecard? There it is. So that was a genuine 5 +1. Yeah, much more enjoyable when you're doing it like this. Was to fairer test on you. I think I gave myself 12 shots, and I think I was expecting a bit too much out of myself there. I finished on -6, so I think I was expecting a little bit too much out of myself. Well, 2 more, and then it's the halfway where I'm going to have me salad or me leaves and chicken. Alright, me leaves and chicken. I'm going to look forward to that. and then we shall continue on with the round. Actually, if anything, that the 10th hole, I'm not actually a big fan of that hole, but I'll worry about that. I'll deal with that when I come to it. As for now, I'm dealing with this. Here we go, John, just put it straight down the fairway. That's fine. Yeah, just where the left bunker is. I don't think I'm going to carry that left bunker. If I have, I've learned something and I'm in deep bother, but I don't think I will. I think it's more okay, so I'm going to be short. And we'll see from there. It's too far to carry that bunker. The hole from there is 442 yards. So from the tee box, probably 438 or something. So I don't think I'm gonna carry it all the way to that bunker. You see, the rough to me is still not in play. Now I don't know. I can't comment with Rick Shields. I kind of comment with Rick Shields because he was playing from all the way from the gold tees. Now I kind of comment on that. But from the tee box is still from the whites. I mean, there's a good, well, it's not as far as you think actually. There's about 20 yards difference there. 15, 20 yards, maybe 15, 20, somewhere in between there. There's not a big difference really, maybe 20 yards. To me, the rough doesn't really come into play. Now, Rick seemed to be getting off his drives into a lot of rubbish. And they're quite big fairways, so I'm starting. I mean, you can see the outline where the rough is and where he played. I mean, obviously the rough's not as thick. The rough is there, and it's thick, and it's hard to get out of it still. I'm not denying that, but it wasn't as thick as what he faced. But they still have massive fairways. You cannot deny it. There's massive fairways here. And the rough to me, well, I'm not seeing me ball anywhere, but the rough to me, it just doesn't come really into play that much. And yet Rick, he seemed to be getting in it all the time. I just don't know. And Rick, oh, here's my ball here. And Rick's a former PGA professional, so he's not a mug, you know. He's not a mug. He knows what he's doing. He just seemed to be getting into bother left, right, and centre. I just don't know. Maybe something I'm missing. Maybe from that extra 100 yards. The rough does come into play, or it was just because he was trying to absolutely smash the pants out the ball. I just don't know. There's something I'm not quite getting with that. I'm still going to be miles away here. 209 on the watch. .192, so it's going to be a hybrid, isn't it? There's something I'm not quite getting with what he did. I think he just tried to absolutely welly it and he just lost his control. It's going that way. Taking hybrids into par 4 greens, Jesus Christ. It might just be that he just tried to absolutely welly it and he just lost his control. As me, I'm trying to stay within myself. Apart from right now when I'm thinking I've got to go for it. I'm going to go for it, but I'm going to try and keep my swing within myself. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. It's down where the right side is. I think I'm going to be all right. It might have run into that garbage actually, as the slope's taking it that way, but I think I might be all right. See when I get down there, but I think I'm all right. I feel a bit off to the right. There might be a bit more room over there than I think. See when I get down there. But yeah, taking 5 hybrids into greens and stuff on par 4s is asking a lot from me. I'll see when I get down there. No, I think that's what it was, to be honest. I just think he totally lost his control because he was trying to volley the ball 350 yards, and you can't do that, man. You can't do that. If you're not Bryson DeChambeau, you know, he was trying to hit his drives, and he did hit the odd one. He says, "Oh, I've hit a spanker there, 320 yards." Yeah, brilliant, Rick, but the rest of them weren't 320 yards. You were hacking out the rough. I think he'll learn next time. I think if he does that challenge again, he'll learn from his experience, and he'll just say, "I'm not going to try and volley it." And to be honest, he's come plus 15. It's not as bad as you think, considering how far the course was for him. It's not as bad as you think. He's probably shot the equivalent of about plus 5 for his cell, which isn't too bad. Right, I'm going to look for my ball. Oh, I see it, yeah, it's on the right hand side, it's in the rough. So it's not like thick rough, but it's rough, you know what I mean? In fact, that's thick rough, but I'm not in that, luckily. So yeah, it's a little pitch on, becoming a good test this for us. Becoming a good test, Rockliffe. Been a good test so far. Enjoying it. Right. And now I understand the course a little better. It's not as bad. Now I understand that 1 over pars are not bad scores. 25.2. Okay. 58. Not much green to work with today. I'll have to pop this up. Hold. Nah, it's not going to hold. It's run down the bank. Oh Christ! It's run all the way down the bank. It didn't hold for us. That's why it has senior events, John. That's why it's got senior European Tour events. You just don't get it quite on the right side of the green. It's just going to roll down on the slope, and that's what it's done. To be fair, that's what it does at Glen Eagles as well. They've designed the courses to do that to you. Right. Well, I'm not going to be able to put it, but it rolled down the slope 5 yards. I'm not happy about that. I've got this for the win. 2 putts for a half. Yeah, it pitched. I'll tell you where it pitched. It pitched about here. And I thought, oh, it's going to be alright, and it's not. It's just rolled back down, hasn't it? Up the slope, left to right, here we go. Hey, lad. Okay. Little tricky one for a half. Yeah. Okay. Woke off with a 5. I'm always nervous over these putts at Rockliffe. I don't know why. Dinsdale's a totally different scenario. I'm nervous at Dinsdale because I look at the holes and I think they're half the size of a regulation cup. Whereas here, I look at the holes. Maybe that's not on camera, I don't know. Maybe I had a slightly bad angle for you. But no, they're it's totally different. It's just a totally different nervous thing. It's like they're difficult to read, these greens, with the speed and everything, but also the brakes. They're also quite hard to break. They're subtle. They're very subtle, the brakes. And some of them, you don't even see some of them. Like that one on the island green, I didn't even see that one. I just didn't even see it. I just thought, well, where the hell's that brake come from? And then I hit it slightly to the left to try and adjust for the brake, and it just goes straight on. But this is why it's a senior European Tour event course. It's there to do it to you. The course isn't designed for normal amateur golfers, it's designed to test the very, very best. That's why it's got European Senior Tour events, like I said. It's there to test the very, very best. Not an 11 handicapper like me. Here we go then, halfway around at this point. Once we're done here, the halfway house won't be open, it never is. So I'll have to have my chicken and salad. If it's open, I'm going to have a bloody great big sausage sandwich or something. I shouldn't, but I would do it. And I wouldn't tell any bugger about it either. Right, here we go. So yeah, I think this is a much, much fairer test what I'm doing here. I think it's a much, much fairer test of a golfer for me to let me have a shot. Get the scorecard out. Make sure everything's fine. It's a 5 plus 1. Stroke index 9, 412. Okay. Oh, I'm looking forward to that chicken salad. Chicken with leaves. Right. And them naked bars are disgusting. The muffin ones, I said, well, I'll get the chocolate orange ones, just to try them. No dairy, no wheat, no gluten, no sugars, no nout. I'll have one of them. See if I like them better. Absolutely bloody disgusting. They taste nout like orange, and they taste nout like chocolate either. Tastes like bloody ash, to be honest. Right, I'll try and... I think that's alright, I think that's on. I think that's going to be on. Yeah, okay. There we go then, straight down the middle, John, best you can. Finish the first 9 strong, that'll be good. Maybe a little bit lower actually, because yeah, the conditions. That's it. In fact, I'm still not happy. We're a little bit lower than that. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's drifting a bit left. I should be alright, I should be in the clear, I should be alright, but oh, that was a bad drive. I've drifted off to the left and I'm closer to the 18th hole than I am the 9th, I think. Yeah, there was a little bit going on there with my stance and where the ball position was. I wasn't particularly happy with my ball position. I don't think that's helped with that shot. I think I put myself off, to be honest. But no, we'll be all right. It's slightly open over there. I think it's going to be all right. I think it's before them bunkers that are on the. I come into play on the 18th. I think I'm all right. I don't think I'm in immediate danger. We'll see when we get down there. I had a big open fairway to shoot at there, you know. Big open fairway, and I've completely missed it. You can be a little bit wayward on some of these holes, and you can get away with it. That's the only thing with your drives. You can be a little bit wayward and get away with it. On a normal course, that's on the next hole. In Rockliffe, you can just about get away with it. Oh, look at this big huge fairway on the right side, and I've missed it. Absolutely cocked it up. I'll still be alright, I'll still be in a position where I've got a shot, but it wasn't good, was it? It wasn't good. Too far off to the left. La da 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 da. Right, so far I'm seeing nout. So far I'm seeing nout, which isn't good. Oh, here I am, I've got it. I'm just left hand side where these bunkers are. In fact, no, I think these bunkers are part of this hole. I'm seeing the part of the 18th. I think this one on the right is part of the 9th, and that's part of the 18th. Well, it might be both of the 9th, I don't know. Just in the first cut. That's how big this fairway is, by the way. I'm just into the first cut. Ordinarily it's a terrible shot, but I'm just in the first cut. Right, 193 from there. It was 420 yards or something, wasn't it? So I'm not done too bad distance wise up the bank. .198, it's going to have to be a 4 hybrid. Even if I got it in the centre of the green, it was going to be a hybrid. Up the slope, here we go, 4 hybrid. This could be party time, it could also be party overtime. Right, 4 hybrid out. Incredibly, 198 yards up the slope. I think that's well short. I think I'm going to be 40 yards short. I hit it. I thought I hit it all right, but I obviously haven't. I've just I haven't been able to get the distance with the hybrid, and I think I'm going to be well short. I think it's going to be a pitch on. Which you see, like now, I'm just accepting it. I'm just like, well, you know, I've hit a 4 hybrid. I've hit it all right. I haven't quite got the distance I wanted it. It's off on the left side. I've got a little pitch on, it's alright, I'll accept it. Whereas before I wasn't accepting that. Before I was just like, what a total idiot you are. But I've just accepted it, I've just said, well, yeah, okay, that's what's going to happen. What do you expect from like 200 yards to the green? What do you expect up the slope? Slight wind drifting this way. What do you think is going to happen? You're not Tiger Woods, you're not going to absolutely welly it on the green and put a 2-foot stiff. You're not going to do that, John. You've just got to accept that this is what's going to happen, because the course is not, from the whites, is not designed for you, it's designed for a much better player. It still hasn't totally showed me, apart from that island hole where I went, I've got a 5, it hasn't actually shown me up that badly. Right, the ball should be somewhere up here actually. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not actually seeing the ball. Oh, here it is, It's just gone off into the first cut. I thought it was just on the left side of the fairway, but it's not, it's in the first cut. Right. I'll have to put it here for you. So I'm cordoned off. Just there. Got a little pitch, as Lee Trevino has said, a little pitch. A little pitch. Right, 39. Okay, when I get the ball, what I've got. Not a great lie. 35.4, it's going to be 58 again. In fact, it's not, it's going to be 56, I've got plenty of green to work with. I'll go 56, I've got plenty of green to work with there. Make it as simple as you possibly can, John, don't make it tougher. Just make it as simple as you possibly can in these conditions. 35 yards. Get up. Now it's going to roll down the slope. Yeah, it's rolled down the slope. Well, I've had 3, I've got 2 putts to half. Which is okay. You see, like now, if I was saying to myself, it's stroke index 9, so I would have a shot, but say if it was stroke index 13 or 12 or something like that, I'd be cursing and swearing and saying, I've got to put this stiff and I've got to put this in, otherwise I'm knackered. You know, I've got to put this in, otherwise I'm knackered. I'm not, I'm just accepting this as well. I've got 2 putts from there for a half. You know, I think you've done all right. 200 odd yards from 198.9 I said, 1.8.8. Up the bank, winding a little bit to me face. I think I've done all right, actually. I think I've done all right. To give myself two putts here, I think it's fair enough. There was no way I was reaching the green here in 2 shots. The best I could have hoped for was maybe just short of the green here in this sort of area where the bunker is. That was probably the best I could have hoped for. To the left to right up the slope. It's all right. It's okay. It's dead. It's a half. It's a 5, and I've cut that all right. 9. I think I'm right. I think I'm +1, and I'm probably +8 or something. +8, +9, something like that. I think I've done all right. I think I've done all right to come out of that the way I have. I haven't done anything disastrous. I haven't, apart from that island hole, which, to be fair, I only missed a little 3-footer from it being a 4, so that's not a total disaster. But I think I've done all right in the first half. I think I've done the first half of the round pretty well. I think I've come out of it all right. I'm going to move on to the halfway house. It's not going to be open, I bet. Never is when I tee off. But I'll have my salad. I might, I hope I've got the power booster there. I think I have. I think I have got the power bank there, and I'll boost my phone up a little bit, and we'll get going for the second half. I think that's the plan of action. Have a little break, go to the toilet, have a little break, and sort myself out for the second half. Bloke just practicing his chipping there. Yeah, it's a wonderful facility, this Rockliffe, it really is. No wonder it's a 5-star resort. It's really nice. I would love actually to see what the hotel's like. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have a respite. I'm gonna have a little bit of a break. I'm gonna sort myself out. See you later. I'll be back in a second.